Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 10 trades. Today's date is March the 9th and I am using my new Snagger trading system. It's a system that has high Kanashii candles on the top, which brings clarity as opposed to Japanese. Japanese will be going red, blue, but once it turns blue and you're going in the direction of the trend, you can stay in until you see a red candle. A lot of traders like using high Kanashii candles. Now, I love it not only for the candles but also for this TZ indicator. Trigger zones. Now this really helped to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. This is great for traders who love to scalp on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now this up and down movement, buy low and sell high, I call that the flow of the market, which is what you have to learn if you ever wish to become a successful trader. Now right at this vertical line every day, I'm in front of the computer, 6 a.m. and between 6 and 7 I'm putting together my daily trade plan. Now we can take a look at that daily trade plan. Here it is. Daily trade plan for March the 9th, 22. I analyzed 21 instruments, the ones I feel that move the most, pay the most, and that are easy to trade once you learn how to trade. Now out of 21, I traded 10 today. If you remember, yesterday I did 11. And I could have done more, but I figured around 10 generally is more than enough, because it's a little bit difficult trying to totally manage all 10. Now what I did was I took all the trades, as you can see, just after 7, each and every one, and just, looks like about 8:30 right here. With one click of the mouse, I closed out all the trades with my close all script. That's including everything in the trade terminal. All the winners, all the losers. Had some traders saying, don't you ever have losers? Well, today was the first day that I actually had this many losers. But hey, I'm still making good money. And not only that, I'm sure that this is at least 200 or more pips. Now, if you are not putting together a daily trade plan, this is a very important that you must do it, or else that is why you are failing. It surprises me that a very high percentage of traders, probably 95, they're not putting together a trading plan, and that's why 95% of traders are failing. You got to get this trade plan done. If you don't know how to do it, that forces you, like for me, for the first 16 years, I had to buy a daily trade plan. I did not find any level of success until I started getting a daily trade plan. Unfortunately, not every trade plan is, it's not great. So you got to fish around until you find something that's pretty good. Now, not every one of these will be winners, because if it hits strong support or resistance, it'll do a complete reversal. But I would say 8 out of 10 or 80% are producing winners. But you must wait for the cycle using the TZ indicator. If you're going to buy or sell, you must wait for the beginning of the cycle, not the end of the cycle. That's where every trader gets it wrong. How many times have you pulled the trigger after it moved up 40-50 pips and to do a 40-50 pip reversal? That's because you're getting in at the end of the cycle. So anyhow, That's the way trading goes. Market's very random, but you have to trade it the right way if you ever wish to find success. And I'm quite sure on some of these ones that I lost, if I would have just hung around a little bit longer, I would have got these pips losing, and some of them might even turn into a winner. Anyhow, if you want to get some more information on this, all you got to do is get in contact with me. Keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for it. Let's move right along. Here we go. First trade, pound yen. There's the arrow. Obviously, I didn't catch the cycle. This is the cycle, and I should have got in here. At least I would have made it. So, hey, I make mistakes from time to time, just like every other trader. But at least day in and day out, along with my losers, I'm doing 200 or more pips every day. Here we go. I bought it on this blue candle, but the market decided to just keep going down. Now, I ended up losing. Remember, this is negative 30. And at one point, like right now, I would be at 0. See what I mean? I know that the market's going to come back. So if I would have exercised a little bit of patience and get in on these two candles, my daily trade plan, this is a winner. See what I mean? TZ goes down, turning blue here, get in. Trading is not difficult. Don't make it difficult, but you have to have a trading plan. Okay, here we go. What did I say? That was negative 30. So that's a minus $2,677. And by the way, when I closed out the trades at, all in one shot, basically I use my close all script. Here it is here. Close all script. Make sure you have the smiley face on. Auto trading green button here. On. Press OK. And once you hit OK, everything in the trade terminal completely shuts down. Okay, and by the way, if you're watching this video and if you don't have this close all script, just send me an email. My email address is below, or it could be to the right. Just shoot me an email. Leave your name. I'll have your email address. Ask for the close all script. I'll send it to you. And at the same time, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Usually one day on the weekend. One email. Don't worry, I'm not going to be sending you 20 emails a week. I'm not into doing stuff like that. Anyhow, if you want it, you know what to do now. Moving on to the next trade, pound dollar. Let's run a check on that. Another one I wanted to buy. Here we go. There's the arrow. Just looking at it now, I know that this loser would be a winner right now. Let's run a check. Here we go. I bought it here again on this blue candle, but it would not go up. But on the other hand, I knew from my daily trade plan it might do one more cycle, and away it goes. So anyhow, this, as far as I'm concerned, would turn into a winner. So another loser, which did not bother me. By the way, if you're putting in trades and having losers and it bothers you, it just means you're not ready to trade with real money. Anyhow, in other words, demo trade until it doesn't bother you. I ended up losing 13 pips. It has to be 13 because the pound dollar pays $10 a pip. And if I was in the trade right now, guess what? I would be up 18 pips, 1,800. Anyhow, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So negative 13 pips, that is a negative $1,300. Here we go. 30-year bonds. Let's run a check on that. It's a little bit too, here it is right here. Another one. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Wanted to be selling it. There's the arrow. Another one. Isn't this like magic? Don't you just love this system? Anyhow, I closed them out all at the same time because I was happy. That's how I trade. When I'm happy, I close out the trades. And that's just the way I trade. Let's bring in the blue box properly. Here we go. Took the trade here. I teach in the videos. All you gotta do is wait for the pullback and get in the trade. Sometimes I break my rules. Not a big deal. I'm down 25 pips, and if I was still in the trade, well, down to here, that's 40. That's almost 40, 50 pips. Look at that. Another one from my daily trade plan is a winner. Don't you just love the daily trade plan? I do. Anyhow, what did I say? I lost 20. What is that? 25. Negative 25 pips. And remember, the bonds pays $5 a pip, so 5 times the 25 times 10 lots, that's negative $1,250. Moving on to the next trade, pound Swiss. Let's see how that one turned out. It's a negative again. Negative. It's a loser. If I would have just waited until this blue candle right there. See the TZ? Right there. Like magic. That's why I call the TZ indicator the magic indicator. If you don't have it, well, you may as well just give all your money to the broker. Anyhow, now if I would have taken it right on the goal line as I teach within the videos, that's 28 pips. Not a big deal though. I ended up losing, and I did not cry one bit about it. Minus 9 pips, so that's a negative 9 pips, producing a minus $1,077. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, pound CAD. Let's see what happened on this trade. Now this one, didn't go up or down one way or the other. Well, it's 56 pips here, so anyhow, let's see if I could have turned this loser into a winner. And the answer is, I got in here when it looked like it was going to go up, but it didn't go up until over here. If I would have waited 2 more candles, I would have turned a loser into a winner. Anyhow, I'm not going to cry over it. I could have made 17 pips, but instead, looks like I lost 12 pips, negative 12 pips, and that's why you see a minus $1,012. So now we can get into the winners. Here we go, Euro Yen. I got a little more to the left. Here we go, Euro Yen. Let's see where I got in at. This one here. Qualified for a great way to trade using indicators on the top and bottom. This one here, I should have stayed in the trade longer, but that's okay. Like I said, I close out the trades when I feel like I got 200 or more pips. Did not go against me. Everything screaming, looking perfect. If I was in the trade still, I'd be up 124 pips. But as it stands, I close it out being happy with, let's see, looks like about 17 pips. 17 pips to the good, paid out $1,468. Okay, next trade, Euro Dollar. Let's run a check on that. Here we go, another one screaming. This is a great way to trade. It did qualify. Let's drag and drop it up. Let's see what's happening. There I got in. Probably hit a Fibonacci number 2. Hey, this is for you traders who love Fibonacci. If you love Fibonacci, you're going to love this tool. It's called the Fib Master Tool. from swing low to swing high, and it pulls back to either entry 1, 2, or 3, which it hit right there, 3. So you're going to pull the trigger right around here, or here, the goal line, and away it goes for a lovely 133 pips. But I took the trade here, and I closed it out just being happy as usual. Should be 26, as euro dollar pays $10 a pip. There you go, 26 pips, paid out $2,600. If you're interested in this Fib Master Tool, it has the 3 entries and 10 targets, all the way up to there, 10 targets. It's for the MT4 platform. If you're interested in it, I have a special deal or offer. All you got to do is contact me and ask me about the Fib Master Tool. Moving on to the Dow Jones. Now, these futures, they pay a lot. Here we go. Wanted to be buying, qualified for a great way to trade. Let's see where I got in at. Waited for the pullback. Trading's not difficult. At least this one I got it bang right on. Can you get any more perfect than that? Beginning of the cycle. This is the flow of the market. This system and every system I'm going to build over the next year will have these indicators down at the bottom. The only thing it'll change will something on the top, and maybe change this AO. We'll never ever trade again without the indicators down at the bottom, the TZ indicator. This is worth a lot more than $250 for that indicator alone. Here you go. Another winner, pumping out, let's see, 130, 131. And if you times that by $5, because each pip is $5, could be 131, 2 or 3. Let's go with 131. You want to know exactly, and I decided I wanted to know exactly what it is. I took 6,600 divided by 5, and it worked out to be exactly 132 pips, and that paid out $6,600. S&P 500 pays $5 a pip. Let's see, another one looking great as a great way to trade. Love trading. Super accurate. Look at that. Red. Remember what I said? At the end of the red, after you candles, and it turns blue, and you know you're going in the direction of your daily trade plan. Look down at the bottom. This is the beginning of the cycle, not the end of the cycle. In other words, beginning of the cycle, end of cycle. You won't believe how many traders are buying here. Don't do that, or you're going to be crying the blues. Let's see, S&P 500, that's 170. 170, nor the last digit, times 5. $5 a pip, 170. That paid out exactly $8,625. Okay, let's move on to the last trade here. Keep in mind, just in case you didn't know, the Nasdaq, the Russell, and the DAX 30. Many days. You can do, you can double your account in one trade. So if you start with $500, you can make $500 in one trade or more. And if you do one standard lot, like for me, one standard lot, I can do that with $5,000, and in one trade. I've seen on the DAX 30, it actually tripled my account. It went from $5,000 to $16,000. If you want to know more information, and I can give you some tips and tricks on how that is possible, I can actually show you. Just get in contact with me. I love trading these futures because there's a lot of money to be made. Anyhow, Nasdaq. Let's see where I got in at. Pays $20 a pip. There's your cycle. Follow the goal line. That's your signal to buy. Simple. Get in. Now you ignore the last two digits. And it's 64. So if you do 64 times... Now remember, that's 64. Let's double check it. 64.55. You do that 64, and if you gotta include a couple of other, but it's so close. If you calculate it times 20 times 10 lots, that's why you see $13,120. Actually, I just used a calculator, took the money, divided by 20. And it worked out to 65.6. Anyhow, that's 65 pips, just to let you know. So another great day of trading using my pip snagger along with this magic indicator. And I've nicknamed the whole system the Holy Grail trading system. Anyhow, I added everything up, all the pips and everything, and it worked out to being 323, even with all the losers, of course. So 323 pips, paid out $25,095. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my pip snagger, I suggest you get your hands on it along with the daily trade plan. All you got to do is look below this video. It might pop up on the right side. You'll see this right up. Pip snagger system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. My system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Included are a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. Now, I do teach many ways to trade, and the more ways you learn, the better you will become as a trader. That's why I produce 50 training videos. They're about 20 minutes long each. Now, I'm not going to go through everything here. All you got to do is put the video on pause. If you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now, if you live too far, all you got to do is click on. Well, first off is here's my email. You can send me an email. And remember, there's an underscore here. And of course, if you click on this link here, we'll have Skype connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now, if you click on this link, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the systems I've been building over the years. So it's time to wrap up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, until the next trading day and video, should be tomorrow unless something happens. And if not, and between now and then, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.